Hello, YouTubes. How you doing? Welcome back to Small Engine Garage. As y'all can see, I got the door open today. Not the normal entry to my video. It's because it's 62 degrees and it's not quite 9 o'clock in the morning yet. It's a beautiful day. Other than it's stormy, rainy, possible tornadoes. Lots of thunderstorms coming through today. My dogs are freaking out, so they're gonna be under my foot pretty much all the video, I'm sure. She's gonna be under my foot, so if she squeals, it's because I stepped on her. So I thought today I would bring you a couple things. We'd start with some updates. It's been a minute since I made a video. It's been like 5-6 days. I hurt my throat. I was screaming and I hurt my throat, so I couldn't hardly talk. So I didn't feel it was right to make a video. It'd sound really funny. But we got trees down. Those are the last 2 trees I wanted cut down. We'll get those cut up this week sometime. These storms are supposed to be done today, and then we got some nice weather coming. I don't know if you can see it. You guys can't see it. Their geese are out there on the lake. The lake's not as choppy as you think it would with the storms, but anyway, guys, I got the fire pit built. We did that the other day. Turned out pretty good. It's just over 6 foot by 6 foot. And I didn't need the posts because we changed the design. I decided just to weld the corners shut. Now it's portable. It's not permanent, which is the post would have made it permanent. So we did that work on the post hole digger for not necessarily nothing. It's up and working now. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. I did get it working. So we didn't do it for nothing. Here's the tow pig. 300,000 miles still. This 345 that we put the engine in out of the other carcass. And I just haven't done nothing with it yet, guys. I've been busy with these trees and just doing life in general. It's waiting for a power washing. One more final power wash, and then I can just finalize putting all the rest of the shrouds on and get a mower deck under it, get that cleaned up and stuff. The 345 engine, I put a cam in. That's right there. That's up and running. I got to readjust the valves. I got one that's ticking a little bit, but other than that, that runs really good. Same state. It's waiting for a final power wash. Get a mower deck under it, and then I put 2, 3, 4 hours on these machines before I put them up for sale. I want to make sure they're good, which they should be. Hooked up, buddy hooked me up with a dry shaft, so we got that all going. This all works. I made it one test hole. I'm sorry you guys couldn't see it, but I did make one test hole. This is just one of the augers. I got a bigger auger too. It's like a 12-inch auger or a 15-inch or something. It's a big one. But this little, I think it's a 6 or an 8-inch auger, will do everything I need to do. It does leak like a sieve, as expected. I'll just make sure I buy a quart of gear lube every time I go to use it. It is dead silent when it's running. You don't even hear that thing back there spinning. I love it. And I got a post for a fence out front, so it wasn't a total waste. I still got to use it. I'll get that done this week. I'm one panel short on my privacy fence up front. I think that's about it for updates. Still working on getting parts for the mini bike. Have never come up with a name for it. But anyway, part number 2. I went yesterday, bought a little cheap rear engine rider, little GX85. I have not looked at it, just as usual. I have pushed it in the garage this morning before the rain came. It got a little wet, but not bad. Not a bad looking machine. I actually got a RX, I think, 75 with it also. But the carburetor's missing, so I don't think I'm going to mess with that. That'll just become a parts machine. I might, but I don't think I have a 9 horsepower carburetor. That's got a 9 horsepower Kawasaki in it, and the carburetor's gone. The gentleman I got these from didn't know anything about them. They were left behind in a rental property in the garage. So he was just looking to clean the garage space. So I guess let's look that over. The GX85, I see it does have a Briggs & Stratton engine, where most of these rear engine riders had a Kawasaki. So it's a 13 horse, just looks like an old school flathead. I see the plug wires off. I did notice when I was loading it, the fuel line's gone from there to the carburetor. So which probably means the carburetor probably has issues. No key, but I got keys. That's a PTO. When you put it in reverse, you can hit that button and the PTO won't shut off, it sounds like. Or the engine won't shut off on this. Manual PTO. Steering's fairly tight. Seat's junk as usual. No battery. Pretty clean. It is broke. Body's broke right here. That actually came off when I was towing it home, and thank God the trailer caught it. That should have been left laying on the highway, I guess. There's your fuel tank. Little 30-inch cut. 13 horse, 30-inch cut. Where all the other ones that I'm from, most of the other ones, 30-inch cuts only come with a little 9 horse. This is probably a little brush hog mowing little thing, I bet. Let's see what the fuel says. Ooh, stinky. Oh, that. I think that's water. I'll definitely drain it, but that looks like all water to me, which means probably the bottom of the carburetor has water. Let me go see what she's barking at. Probably nothing. Nope, nothing. There's Sunday. He's watching the place. Making sure we're staying safe. He's a good boy that way. So yeah, we will not be running off that tank. Obviously, I never do anyway. So we'll go ahead and hook up my... Oh, let's check the oil. Ooh, dirty. But somewhat full at least. It does spin. It feels like there's compression. So let me go get my gas tank. Told you she'd be right under my foot. As long as there's thunderstorms, she'll be right under my foot. At least it's warm out. Alright, let's stand you guys up on the tripod here. There we are. Just gonna hook up my auxiliary tank at first, then we'll get a battery put in it. See if it cranks with a key. Oh, see there's a bolt missing. Yeah, see that's water. No, I think it's a mix. There's a bolt missing out of this fuel pump bracket I see. Oh. Well, this is going to be a pretty short video, guys. No need for... Let me get a flashlight. Starter's off it. Can you guys see right there? Yeah, there'd be a hole inside the block. How is that holding oil still? Unbelievable. Yeah, that's why the starter's gone. I thought it felt like I had some compression. Well, I guess 10 minutes, so I'm going to call this an update video. That's an update on my latest purchase. I thought I might as well take you out and show you the other one. Guys, this 445 is now getting parted out. I was going to fix it. Plans have changed. It's got a great running engine. 1,500 or 1,600 hours, but it runs great. 445, so it's fuel injected, but it'll fit the 425. You just got to put your carburetor and stuff on it. Everything's available. Engine, tires, wheels, all that stuff. I'm not shipping any of this big stuff, guys. I can't do it. It's just not cost worthy for me. I don't know how these other guys are doing it. Anytime I try and go ship something big, it costs like $100, and it just blows whatever part it is out of the water. It ain't worth that much. So anyway, lots of parts here. Good tires. I don't have side panels. I have the radiator. I have the rest of the stuff to put together. Good dash. Looks like even the fuel gauge works. So that'd be a good fuel pump, all that good stuff. This is the other one I bought with it yesterday. Came out of that same garage. Seats in the back of my truck. It wasn't mounted. But I see all the screws are missing out of here, so somebody's been trying to take this apart. But you see the carburetor's gone, but they did put a... Oh, they did not put a rag in it. They did. They put it in the wrong spot. There's a rag. It's very clean. Oh, oil's definitely clean. That's always a bad sign, as you all know. That's too bad. I gave away a 9-horse engine here about 6 months ago. It was also missing a carburetor, but it ran really good. This one didn't, but I won't be fixing this one, I'm sure. Don't look like I'll be fixing either of these because I don't have a flathead engine. Well, I guess that's going to be it, guys. Been doing some work in the yard. I'm gonna get out here. Today is the last day of the bad weather, and we got some warm weather and no rain coming, so I got to get this fixed back up for the grapes. This was here when I moved here, and it kind of fell apart, but I have moved stuff around on this corner, got this corner opened up, and that's all I need to do. I just need to organize a bunch, group tractors back up. You know, after 3 years they kind of get spread out, and I am just one man. I do what I can when I can. These are all LLXs. Then here are the 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, those kind of things. I didn't show this part of the yard the last time. Here's a whole pile of STXs. Couple savers. Here's another rear engine rider. This, I don't think this has a, I don't know if this has an engine in it or not. Oh, that's a big one. No, that's a 9-horse. Well, maybe we do have parts to get one running. Just for fun. I'd have to get this one in and see if it runs. Got oil in it. This thing probably runs. So maybe we can get this up and rip it apart. We will see. L120s. This is where we're getting in, where I really got to get organized. And all these little trees are going. These apple trees are going. They're dead. Those vines, I'm not sure what they are. They don't produce nothing. All these little bushes, I'm going to get out here and get them pulled. That'll help open this yard up some. But this is where things just kind of get jumbled up from when I bought the 90 tractors. 116s, an old 55 rider, 57 rider, excuse me, an old 57 rider. I got a couple rear engine riders here. 111, 112Ls, 116s, 111 hydros. And then here we're getting, oh, here's an R72. That maybe is an engine for that one in the shop, but I doubt it. Fixing them up is not something I normally do. It's something I kind of started doing to do videos, guys. I haven't done service in years. The only thing I've done is got my own stuff running so I can evaluate it. There's Sunday Boy. And so I know if the engine's good, I know if the tranny's good, I know all that. But other than that, I haven't done customer service in years. So some of my videos are probably kind of messed up. I am still an amateur at this whole videoing thing. You know, I missed putting the cam in on 345. There's some things I missed on that, and I just didn't pay attention. So I missed, someone commented that I missed showing the cam, the important part. He also said I missed showing the timing marks, but I do remember showing those. I'm pretty sure I showed the timing marks, but I didn't show installing a cam, which is literally as easy as pulling it out and putting a new cam in, making sure the marks are lined up. But we'll get there, guys. Please keep commenting. Tell me what you want, what you see, what I can do better, what I can do worse. You can't go by hoods around here. Hoods just cover up engines, so that's not a 216. That's an LT. This is a big Craftsman here. All these are for parts. This is a big Craftsman. Only 365 hours. Probably it's got a Kohler Pro 24 horse V twin. I need to get this in and see if it runs. All these, that's what I need to do. And that's what if that's what you guys want to see is will it run videos, I'll keep dragging these in and seeing if they run, which is what I do on a daily basis anyway. These are all the 90 tractors I got from the closing dealership. There's a video on them. That's an X300. I got to get this dug out. I got to get that mower deck for sale. That's in good shape, but I think I need the transmission pulley. This golf course ones, these all have Yamaha diesels in them. Those did not come from the dealer. These three right here. Those all have just Yamaha diesels and I'm trying to part out. Another Craftsman over there. That very well might be a running mower. I don't know. Don't know much about it. Simplicity. Another lettered series. All these are lettered series. And I'm going to group them up because I get confused. Here's another big Craftsman. This thing's got a tack in it, guys. I don't know if I can show you or not. I should be able to. Oh, I don't think I can show you. Right there is a tack. It's pretty cool. This had an engine fire. Another Kohler. 27 horse, but it had an engine fire. Now the mice have gotten up in there, but you can see it melted down. It's probably fixable. I don't have a parts one unless that other one I just showed you fits. But that looks like that could be a running motor. Sabres. LAs. It's an LX. Don't mind that mistake I bought. That is a titled motorcycle. Michigan titled as a motorcycle. Anyone interested in that? Comment below. You'd have to come and get it. It's basically made out of a Toyota pickup. The motor, tranny, rear end. Motor, tranny's junk. Don't worry about that conduit that's bent. That needed to go away anyway. But it is titled as a Michigan motorcycle. Carcass of a Toro. This is one of the next things I'm getting in just because I want the motor. I want to hear that motor run. That's a Briggs & Stratton Intech, but it is a big 27 horse, but the mower deck is just absolutely junk on this thing. I can't believe how bad the mower deck is. Here's an X-Mark walk behind. Don't know nothing about it. GT262, I got to get that out because I think I need that mower deck. I got to get all the 48 mower decks I can get. LTs, LT166. This is just what they call an LA165, LA115, LA130. Lots of parts, guys. L120. I can ship smaller stuff, just not shipping the big stuff. I ain't doing it. It costs too much money. That's just, that's an LX, what is that? LX176. That's an LX176 with a bagger. Another big V twin, another Intech 20 horse L120. Something else I don't know anything about is zero turns. Got a couple of those. This one I had before the dealership buyout. That one I got from the dealership. I do believe the trannies are junk on this, is what I was told. Obviously, I ain't messed with it. It's yet another engine I got to get going. Big 29 horse. Can't tell the hours. Digital hour meter. But no wheels. I got no wheels with it. I did buy a set of junk wheels. The lug nuts are all hogged out at an auction. Well, I guess there's one wheel. But I haven't put it on. There's no tire on it, but I did buy it. There's your famous Kawasaki liquid cooled engine fire. I actually saved that engine. I put that engine in another 725 and mowed with it for 2 years and then sold it. All these bushes are gone. These are called Russian olive plants, and they're pokey, and they're a shallow root plant, so I can pull them out with my tractor. But all these stupid bushes are going. That's not going. None of the trees are going. Trees are staying. Bushes are gone, I do believe. Got a couple X marks. This is actually a nice one. Obviously, it does need an engine, because this is the way I bought it. You know, that's right full of water, but this is actually in really decent shape. This needs to be fixed by somebody. Looks like the forklift must have got to this. But that's bendable. You just bend that back. That's a 48 inch or 50 inch or something. I believe it's a smaller one, but I'll bet that's a nice little unit. Another zero turn. That came from the dealership. I know squat about zero turns. They were not around when I was working at the dealership, and just haven't taken the time. I'm busy. It's not that I'm sitting around, guys. I'm just busy doing fresh stuff that I buy. I buy stuff all the time, or I try to. Every chance I get. If it's cheap enough, I'm in my truck and trailer and off I go. The old tow pig's got 300,000 miles on it for a reason. This is still just my lawn and garden. You guys don't remember. This is the Kohler powered pile. Kohler hydro, you would say. Kohler hydro. 317, 314s, 300s, 316s. That kind of stuff. This is GT, GX, 265s, 285s, 240s, garden tractors. Some are Briggs powered, but most are Kawasaki powered, I guess you would say. 320s, that kind of stuff. GT 225, all garden tractors though. Lawn tractors are on the other side. 240, there's a bunch of them. 320, 265, that must be a GT 275. That's a GT 235. That was my personal tractor. Here's 400s. 400 series. That's a 400 carcass. That would be a 425 carcass. That's a 425 all-wheel steer carcass. That's an X485 carcass. 400, 400, 400. Then we get into the owning 318, 316. I don't have any 420s. I don't have any 430s. These are all 318s. I just pulled a part off of that the other day and I forgot to flop it back down. And there's a pile of 318 stuff here. 316, 318. Nothing runs. I don't have a running engine. These are all owning powered stuff. These aren't in their permanent home, but a couple F-Series, F900 series. Up there, I got two more F900 series and another F700 series. And then the rest of this half of this row is all 110, 112 Kohler powered gear shift tractors. 110, 112, 200 series. The whole rest of this row. Everything from them trees this side. Here's some flat or round fenders. This is basically, I got a little bit more than this, but 1, 2, 3, 4 round fenders is basically all I got. Each one still got a seat on them. Nobody's even bought seats off them. 110, 112s. This is a easy vac that hopefully somebody will want just for a yard cart. It's just got junk in it. I gotta get cleaned out. Rusty wheels and stuff. $200 series, 200 series, 200 series, 110s, 112s. And then we're back to the scattered mess. Anybody in the dune buggies? Side-by-sides even? I think this trailer would work good for a side-by-side. This is my H trailer from my dune buggy that I got rid of. It pulls great. There's the other auger. It pulls nice. That's for sale. I don't have the buggy anymore. There's a 900 series carcass. I do believe I'm gonna upgrade my trailers to a utility style aluminum. This is what I haul my quads on. So this will be for sale too, a Triton full-size snowmobile trailer. Caravan, sorry, it's not Triton. Caravan, my bad. This has got nice wheels, tires. I tow it all the way to the UP every year. My Snowco still for sale. I guess I'm down to 500 now. 600 got zero interest. Somebody interested in that, there's a whole walk around video on that. You ain't gonna get a much better interview than me walking around showing every little aspect of this trailer, the good, the bad, the ugly. Not a lot of ugly, guys. That's a nice little trailer. Somebody needs to buy that and use it. Another pile, still a pile of snow blowers. Never mind the truck. My trash guy. Well, just walk back up. I might as well keep showing you the yard. Someone asked to see the yard again. This is a little more in depth than the first time. But here you get a good look at how long these rows are. And then once I get things organized, this mess I'm about to show you will all get brought out here like it's supposed to be. I never meant for all these tractors to be up by the pole barn. These decks will go away soon because I need them. I think only one's good. I think between the two I can make one good deck. Those are 54s, but I'm only going to have one for the 345s. See, that one's pretty well. That's pretty toast. I don't fix stuff like that. To me, if that rust hole's there, it ain't long before it's everywhere. Unless something physically poked it, but that's rust. Yeah, these tractors were never meant to stay up here. That's my 345 with a cab. That's what I used to plow, snow blow my driveway with. That's my 48-inch deck that I cut with. It's nothing special. I sell all my good stuff, guys. I get by with what I get by with, and I didn't even clean it myself. There's that F700 here. Runs good, governor's out of it. I gotta take it apart, put a governor in it. F900 series. That's a 275 carcass. 200 series, 110, 112 mower deck, 46. LX288. I just put that here the other day because I gotta take that hood off. LX176 with a 85% hood. If somebody wanted something to cover the engine, it's only 85%. This is a 60. I don't know what this mower deck's off of. I got the gearbox in the shop. It's not off of 425 or nothing. It's got to be off of like a 655 or something like that, I'm thinking. I'm not really sure. Because it turned the wrong way to be for a 425, 445, 455. There's a 48 I might be able to save. Again, I'm gonna need all the I need 3, 4, 48-inch decks right now, not including my personal one. That mower deck came with my Yanmar. I would love to get rid of it, but I don't even know what it fits, how to advertise it. I'm gonna eventually list it on the Yanmar page. Hopefully somebody out there. The PTO clutch is still on the tractor, but I'd be willing to take it off. Now we're getting into my mower decks. Again, it's still got the 50-inch 3-point, 2,000 RPM. What you see is what I have. I think I listed it for like 250 bucks. It's got to be worth that. I think the gearbox is worth that. Snowblower carcass, which I don't do a lot with. I don't do tillers, snowblowers, that kind of stuff. Unless they're super cheap or I have to take them to buy the tractor, which happens. When you buy a tractor, you're going to take it all with you, obviously, if they're going to give it to you. And then these are all just mower decks. This is something else I just got to get out here. If you guys didn't watch my first video, I hired a couple guys off the Williamston football team when I moved here to load, and I've gone through some of them, but to load all these tractors, or excuse me, all these mower decks. Just had a lightning strike right over there. I drove them over here and they unloaded them all. I just had them throw them all off right here, and I gave them both a $100 bill. 60-inch. That's definitely a 655, 755, 855, 955 mower deck. That's a front mower, 60-inch, but it's just parts. And that's a 60-inch rear discharge front mower, parts. That was actually on a deer. Somebody converted it. Snow blowers. The wind got my siding. This is a mess right now, but I'm going to turn this into my engine shed. I'm going to gut the inside and just put shelves on each side, and I'll be able to set my running engines in there. And maybe even parts engines. I don't know. I got to get them out of the main barn. I know that. But I'm going to do that this summer. I'm going to get leveled up. That got moved here from my other place. I used to hoard Kohler cast iron stuff, but anymore that stuff don't even seem to sell. Couple 49 blowers for parts, 318 fender decks, 425 fender deck, just miscellaneous hoods, X485 fender deck. That must be like 320. Or excuse me, that must be 285. Excuse me, there we go. 260, 275, 285. Junk tires. Struggle with those. It's another 345 I put a cam in. I mowed with it all last year. I got to put a deck on it, buy a seat for it, and then that'll be ready to sell. I mowed it all last summer. I know that's a good one. It's a GT235. This runs really good. It's only shows 331 hours. Yeah, she's just scared to death. So I'm about to wrap this up. We're about done. This only shows 331 hours, so that's a good running mower. I got to put a deck under it, but that'll be for sale. All right, guys, I'm going to go in and get my dog out of this stuff because she is just beside herself. Sunny don't mind it so much, but she does not like the noise. So just more mower decks, all this stuff I just got to get picked up. Again, I'm just one man. Sometimes it's hard. Some of these mower decks are hard to move around. And we are back into the shop, the messy shop. Look at the humidity coming in. Look at how wet this floor is. That's humidity. All my tools have got a hue of water on them. It's ridiculous. So All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. I hope we're all caught up, and I'm gonna get back to making videos. I'm gonna have to grab something and do a Will It Run. There's my grills. Just stuff. Thanks, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing anything. I still have a lot of subscribers. It kind of stood still, but I haven't made any videos, so that's my fault. So God bless, guys. Take care. If you are in mid-Michigan, stay safe today. See ya. See you next time, guys.